We got ourselves a match. Lin defeated Focus 3 and 1. Moon, very, very close series, 3-2 over Lawlight, and this is how they meet. The GOAT, number 1 in the esports earnings, is Moon. These guys, both 36 years old, 1 week apart. It was somewhere in December 1986. There was a good time to birth a Warcraft player. And now they clash again. Is it the insane micro of Lin? Or is it the strategic genius and multitasking of Moon? AZ out, understandable. Tide Hunters as well. Terranos and Turtle Rock. Okay. So we start on Northern. They let Northern through. Is it the return of the Shadow Hunter? This was the meta development brought to us by Lin in the group stage. Was it just cheesing and just worked surprisingly well? Or will he bring it back? This was punished hard by Lawlight. Moon of course saw that. Let's freaking go. Lin on the upper right hand side needed some time to get into the series. Against Focus, but then he showed dominance. Moon against Lawlight was a crazy back and forth that Moon on Twisted Meadows decided for himself. Yeah, all eyes on the Altar of Storms, of course. Is it the SH? Or is it the return to Blade? He does it again! Are you kidding me? The predictions in the chat are 50-50. Lin is a madman. The counter to the strategy was exposed. But he's still going through with it. He goes, okay. You got 2 days to come up with a solution. Now I will show you what I learned from your solution. Moon is a smart guy. You don't fool Moon twice usually. And this proves, since this is played on the highest stage of competitive Warcraft right now, that this is not a cheese. This is not a fun strat. This is legit. Keeper instant level 2 with a consumable. Is Lin getting away with it? Exactly. That's the question. Shadow Hunter can be incredibly strong. Saved. Calculated, wasn't even close. And you know what is great? A mana potion from the first spot alongside level 2 for Moon. That is great. Tough game for Lin. An unusual strategy against a proven strategy that just got a rocket strapped to the back. Moon moving towards the middle, cleans up more camps. Hood, nice. Oh, and I think this creep didn't go as well as expected. As it moved back and didn't eat the corpse, as Moon is doing now. Okay, so a little bit of a delay on Lin, but now he's looking for the aggression. Moon's rapid eye movement. Pretty crazy. He's looking everywhere. Great Ward in the middle. We'll always see everything coming. Couple of steals go a long way in this matchup. And that lasted into Moon, but oh, the Ents there! Murlocs are helping out Moon as they both start with an M. Of course they're friends. And now the Shadowhunter is at home alone. Needs a deny. Oh, it can't be a save. No way. Ooh, no deny. Moon got it. Jumpstart towards level 3. This is a good start for Moon. This was also the big mana committed. For a grunt. Is that worth it? Probably not, I'd say. But the question now is, how much more will he get? At first, when this was played the first time by Lyn, Moon tried to stick with the guns, stick with the hunters and archers. And then Colorful showed, hey, it's pretty damn good to play Dryads Bears against this. And this is what Moon is doing now with an expansion. For a Huntress transition this too late. Very, very different approach by Moon to counter the Shadowhunter. Blade Master second. Ooh, the second grunt. And this is Entangle level 2. This is powerful. And there's a lot more. Is that just another deny? No, heal wave. Okay. No hex. Thank you, Smoke, for gifting us up. Still Alchemist second. Wait, is he playing Mass Tier 1? Yeah! No Dryad Bears. He saw that the Shadowhunter is still level 2. So hunts still have some value until that's not the case anymore. Did you get the grunt? Yes. Passive Alchemist. Great to have the ring just now. This is poor levels for Lyn. This strat is not getting off the ground for now. And a big mana potion to even things out, but Moon is trying to find holes in the shield. Cracks in the shield. Holes in the defense. That's what it's called. Very, very passive. Has to play it very, very passive. Okay. Once again, calculated. Moves the Blade Master away for a perfect level 3. Some information. And a combo for the storm. Now, what do these hunts do? Moon is still going for them. I gotta say, I'm not a fan. Last hit goes to Lyn, 1.6, Claws and Circlet. Also the Pendant, pretty nice. Lots of archers, that's definitely the backbone of this army. But the mana potion might just be consumed as this creep spot for Moon is proving to be pretty good. Blade Master only level 1. But you can't engage, or you don't want to engage further into the Serpent Wards. You want to engage into this Blade Master, was just a tiny bit too far forward. Heal wave, clutch save. Lyn again with wonderful execution. And Radar Walker. I think Lyn gambled on the fact that Moon is not playing Huntress Archers. Radar Walker is really not that good compared to Grunt's Shaman. Just as great minds think alike, Lyn and Neo. So hey, this is a lot of archers. This is 5 archers, and you're attacking already. And you're building the Hunter's Hall rather late. This must be Dryad's Bears. But it's not. Moon fooled him a little bit. And this was also the big mana committed on both sides now. That's out of the question. And Lin takes a little bit of map control. The problem is second base is up. And Moon feels confident. Lin wants his last hit. Gets it. Plus a little bit more mana and intelligence. And this expo, he has to deal with this expo, but how do you do it with this army combo? You don't want to fight, except if the Huntress overcommit, which is exactly the case now. Moon continues to build the hunts. They can all be pinned down and executed by Serpent Wards. And Moon confirms the counter expansion. Moon has a huge supply lead, as is the norm. And he will punish this expansion hard. There's a big yellow beeline. Love the scouting today by Moon. It was already noticeable on Twisted Meadows vs. Lawlight especially. And here again. Problem identified, problem solved. And 2 base, 1 base isn't really playable for Lin. Especially not with Raider Walker. Alchemist levels aren't there yet. Shadowhunter levels are getting quite scary. And this is where the pendulum swings back, and this might be a great advantage for Lin at the moment. But does he have enough Raiders and does he have enough damage? Moon seems very ready. Invo Potion, Protection Scroll, Heal Scroll. Ready to fight. Crucial moments on game 1 of the best of 5 for the top 4 of TP League. He forgot half his army! And Lin identifying this immediately. Massive, massive mistake for Moon. How long can he put up the pressure? He has to walk all of Northern Isles back to fix this. Easy XP donation. And this is, of course, an immense amount of time for the Serpent Wards to come up. And Moon has to engage into the Snake Pit, which is not what you want. Lin has no Town Portal, though. He also doesn't have a Speed Scroll. But he's willing to fight this. Ooh, this was huge. 4-1. Heal Scroll. Protection Scroll used already. Heal Scroll saved for later. Alchemist, not the greatest mana pool anymore. As we have the 1-1-1 build on Lin. Still more Serpent Wards. Has to be conservative with the mana. This time, no Lightning Shield. It's gonna be a little tough to reach the backline, and the backline is what counts. Lin is expanding on the back of this, already at 25%, but how do you get out? That's the big question. Supply gap narrowing, but 2 Raiders about to pop, and the Shadowhunter is running out of mana really soon. How do you solve this? 4 units dropping, Book of the Dead committed as well. I don't see Lin surviving this, really. Trying to escape via the right flank, but this is just an invite to entangle, is it not? Oh, Walkers, you can't be saved. This is going way better than expected. It's only quote-unquote 2 grunts. This could have been a lot worse. And now Lin has to react to this AP. What a game. 2 absolute geniuses. Oh, the Kodo as well. This is now 10 supply. And this is brutal. Despite the TP botch, Moon is able to clean this up because Lin was really freaking greedy not having a Speed Scroll. Or a Town Portal. He's also allowing this AP. AP is up. What is Lin doing? A crazy amount of archers. I think this expo is not attacked at all. This AP only against peons, I guess. These archers, man. 3 different groups, or what is this? Expo cancelled last second. Things are getting worse and worse and worse for Lin. It is 1 base, 1 base. So he's not necessarily forced into a second base anymore. And of course he's not paying upkeep, which Moon does. But how do you break these archers? Without lightning shield. And without mana, and without a TP, and without a speed scroll. There's so much missing. But the dust settles and he escapes again. Can he play the no upkeep echo advantage? This is the match we want. The Shadowhunter first didn't make any progress in the past 3 minutes. Only on 4. And this is red spot time now. Hood of Cunning doesn't really help anyone. Still no speed scroll. Just the dust and the clarity. Look at the damage. Oh, the Shadowhunter! Massive mistake by Lin. He just sent him there blind. And that must be game. That must be game, is it not? It is. Oh, he typed something. There we go. GG it is. Ooh, both players sweating a little. Yeah, that was exhausting. That was quite something. Forgetting the town portal. Clearly the first big mistake by Moon, but he fooled him. The Shadowhunter's not successful anymore, was overthrown. The mistake by Lin, going Radar Walker. And then Moon built a huge amount of archers. And that is so hard to counter. Need Shaman. You need Shaman against Entangle, against Treants. You need it for the Lightning Shield. Tough. Tough game. And then, I guess at the end the game was over anyway. But sending the Shadowhunter in there blind, getting caught immediately. It's not something that usually happens to Lin. Second map, Last Refuge. Is it time for a classic? Is it time for a Moon versus Lin Talon game? It is a keeper. This does not rule out the possibility of talents. Lin could start using hands instead of making that weird pose all game. Must be hard to play with lags like that. That is a hilarious comment. But not a hilarious matter. Whoever wins here is not playing 1-2-0 in the semi-final. But either Kaho, Colorful, or a guy called Happy. Who, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with him, he's pretty okay. Huntress. Okay, Moon. Oh, Dargok gifting us up. Thank you. That brings us back to 2600. The peon got the kill? He got punished for that, but oh my god. I was looking in chat for a second. All of a sudden, Lin with a comeback. Damn. He learned that from the guy called Happy. That, like, it's already hard to get the Keeper to 3 on Last Refuge. Now, it's a lot harder. This opens up the game far and wide for Lin to bring this back. He seems pretty comfortable in playing Raider Walker TC with Shockwaves against Talons. Why not? He's a master of this. Except the one game against Colorful, we are not talking about that anymore. And if this is LR 1 base with Keeper, he takes that any other day. Yeah. Keeper struggles with level 2. Problematic situation for Moon. Any tricks up his sleeve? APs maybe? That wasn't a play at all in game 1, trying to buy some time. But yeah, this is a jump start for Lin. Tier 2 almost finished. Is that... yeah, that is finally level 2. Okay. Dust settles. Moon's Expo coming up. What the hell? Rock Golem went to the Shadow Priest spot. That's rare. Moon should know how to play around this. He chose the strat. Of course, he didn't choose the peon to get the last hit and having his early game a little roughed up, but there we go. This is what it is now. He sees the Expo. Doesn't have a staff just yet. But I think just confirming this is enough. Also is he luring the creeps? Observer man! Go to the south! Go to the south! Show me the camp! Do it! Tell me! No, the other south! The south at the bottom! I think the creeps pulled back, but Lin is salvaging this now, it feels like. Observer man! Looks like Expo finished. Whoo! And this is a cool creep tag now, to a degree. Shadow Priest dead. That's a big help for Moon as he can play Entangle now. Serpent Wards, get the last hit. But yeah, you don't want to fight this really without the Shaman. And Snare, the Murlocs are helping Moon again, just like they did on Northern Isles. Precarious situation. Man, Moon is really making the absolute best out of the situation. Taking out 2 grunts, I guess. Thank you, Observer Man. Turns out, didn't really do too much. Fly is not controlling the camera, by the way. It's a dedicated observer who wasn't that dedicated in that moment, I gotta say. 2 grunts and a Shadow Priest, man. This is horrible. And time for the expo with Nature's Blessing to waddle over. This looks really good. Lynn has to come up with some place. And with Mirror Image, that's certainly possible. And with this inventory, that's certainly possible too. Wakes up the creeps again. He's preventing the rooting? At least for a little bit. Mirror Image dispels dust. Mirror Image dispels everything. Bare knuckle box fight here on LR. Shadowhunter is leveling quite a bit. Lynn takes a player for Focus's book. That's fine. But he can't get the cancel. The bigger push is coming. He was just waiting for reinforcements. And Moon, he might have tier 2, but the forces are not that great. He's also getting creep jacked. Raider catches the entangle, dispelled immediately. Shadowhunter, almost out of mana. Is Lynn overcommitting? Creeps are backstabbing a little bit. Hunt out of the game. Archer's approachable. Shaman exposed. Oh, wow, these Murlocs, man. They really hate on Lynn today. I don't know why that is. But he was able to cast another lightning shield, and this should spell the demise, the end for Huntress. The supply is still even, which is always a great thing for Orc in this matchup at this stage of the tech. And man, Moon is losing so much. 5 units dead. And this is floodgates open for the tree. But Moon might be able to strike back, even though he needs the Alchemist for it. There's Rune Bracers, there's the ring, but that's about it. No staff, no second hero. And I'm not a fortune teller, but I am a prophet, and I prophesize this expansion will not last for much longer. Crazy execution by Lynn. Good Blade Master. Exactly. Okay, might be pulling back afterwards. But he doesn't have to. You can just continue this. Keep Moon busy in the south. This is a huge win. Ancient down as well. So production cut in half. He's pulling back. But man, he got a lot here. 4 archers, a berserker, a shadow priest, 4 hunts and an archer. Sick. Lynn with backpack. With the double mana potion. Sometimes I forget that orcs have backpack too. So I guess human is the only race without it, as they never use it. Yo, this push is gonna be sick. 50 pop. Lots of mana. Big heal potion. Moon's production cut in half. Alchemist only back now. Moon is trying to counter it, but the counter to the counter should be relatively easy. How do you hold on to this? Music is in fighting spirit, so am I. Heal wards are helpful, indeed. Sold the rune bracers, which is fine. There's no spell damage anyway. AP is up in the north. But so is the expansion. Yep. AP versus Great Hall. Let's see who has bigger impact. Oh my god, snipes that Berserker in an instant. Double level 4 with just 1 kill. And level 2 Serpent Wards, level 2 Heal Wave. How do you deal with it? Wisps are coming in. Nice Flood. And it feels like Lyn didn't see this AP coming. Is that really the case? Can he still fight this? Berserker, dead. Huntress, dead. Lyn is losing quite something here. But so far, it wasn't enough. The trades are fantastic. And Lyn is playing this, I was about to say, almost as perfect as it gets. Goes for the Alchemist once again. We do have a staff this time, also a potion on both sides. There is an exposed Keeper now, thanks to the Purge. Stops movement for a little bit. Also a potion here, but you know what? There's a net, there's a knife, there's a dead Keeper. And there's a game. This series, ladies and gentlemen, is tied 1-1. Game 1, pretty much all Moon. Game 2 was hard to stop. I'm really curious why Moon didn't play talents here. Maybe he wanted it to be a curveball. That peon last hit opened up the game far and wide for Lyn to take control, and he absolutely did. And now this 1-1. We're down to a best of 3, everybody. Keeper on Last Refuge is dead in the water. I think so too. Probably wasn't the game plan to unlock level 2 that early, but yeah, he felt forced to do it. Keeper talents is good. Everything else just simply doesn't work. And yeah, he killed 2 grunts at the start, that's also true. Game 3. CH. This is the legendary map. This is the map that was decided by a slap of a tree. Four and a half hours already. Hungry for more. Weekly tonight. ESL Meisterschaft qualifier tomorrow. Sign up. Make it big. 2,400 people. Love to see it. Is that a nice start to your weekend, everybody? Are you off of work already? Are you done with the week? Put your feet up. And enjoy the ride. Not yet, still at work? Oh, you poor souls. Glad that I can accompany you on your ride into the weekend. And now, we will see you get match points. Lyn, left-hand side. Can he carry the momentum onto game 3? As he did against Focus. Or will Moon strike back as he did against Lawlight? Great casting as always. Much love from Sophia. Nice! Make sure to visit the comedy club. There's Warcraft fans there, I heard. There's also a nice LAN cafe by Diddy8, if I'm not mistaken. Dargok, thank you for gifting us up. Love from Sophia? We get some love from Sophia, that's for sure. Okay. It's Blade, it's Keeper. We stick with the norm. This is also what we expected here, to be honest. Things are getting weird if we get like Twisted or Turtle Rock. LAN cafes are still a thing. Dude, gamer lounges? Of course, they're all over the place. Meltdowns, Arcadias. They're everywhere. Treants to start things off. This is very normal. Who throws the first curveball? Illusions, nice. Can save on some mirror image for scouting. Moon is taking it calm and collected. No greedy expo. No weird rushes. Is there an AP coming? Lola had tried with the AP in the bottom left. And it feels like Moon is trying the same, but Lin is already there. Is that the reason he went for Turtle's the shop first? That is indeed a big change in creep routes for Lin. Sorry, I was not thinking straight for a second. Is that the reason for this creep route? So you get the shop early, the keeper can't steal this to you, and then you move back to the left-hand side at the timing when normally the AP is supposed to be built? Is there a smart orc who can explain this to me? This feels like a response to what Lawlight did. I'm hoping for a Scar's appearance somewhere, but... Nice blocks indeed. Keeper level 3 after this? Question mark? I'm here, bro, but I have no idea. Okay. But that was pretty... It looked pretty sick. Of course, can get punished hard if the opponent finds out about it. It gives quick level 2 and a scouting item and leaves a small camp for a second hero. Okay, so it's not an anti-AP build, but rather more vision and more control and more safety on tier 2. Alright. Scouting item, more safety, more map control. Yep. And of course, if you can creep right next to your base, it's more safer than further outside. Tier 2 lining up nicely for both. Expansion only at 50%. That's fine. Keeper, not too... Oh, I was about to say not too oppressive, but guess what? He's gonna get the bestiary. That's okay. I think the lodge is way more important. That's why the lodge is built further in the back. Hold on. Okay, hunters are coming in. That is a cancel indeed. That is very best to protect this. But yeah, good push by Moon, buying himself some time until raiders arrive, until the end snare is there. This is a rather slow game, everybody, compared to what we've seen before. But still, Lin is watching you. Lin is trying to find the flaw and trying to find the poke. It's a long way still. The expansion is built in Moon's base. It's finished now. But still takes a lot of time. Not creeping is natural yet is Lin. Points towards a more dedicated push. Oh, Shaman is here. Peons are here. Can't really afford to lose that burrow. That prevents 50 food. And Lin continues creeping for level 2. And he gets it. Is that the moment to jump? Without the army, Keeper finds the grunts. Uh-oh, and the Shadow Hunter maybe, but there's not enough reinforcements. Blade Master finds the Alchemist in the north. Kind of a solid retreat with the Speed Scroll, but that leaves the Ogre towards Moon. And the Blade Master can't really do too much heavy lifting here either. Gets a grunt, long range entangle. No way. Heal wave through the forest, and he has no entangle anymore. Alchemist is not ready to block, unfortunately, or maybe the hunts are. That's a lot of time. Is he sure that the acid bomb is enough? Because I'm not. The boy who lives! What about the Blade Master though? Needs some time. Got the replenishment potion, stole that one too. And that's not even the updated grunt. It's not even Entangled 2, bruh. Moon is trying to trap him somewhere. It doesn't necessarily work. He is buying time. He keeps Lin busy everywhere. Headhunters. And the grunts around. Nicely done. So, Lin needs to do something. Taking out archers, always a good thing. But the Shadow Hunter is severely underleveled. Everything was so busy. He spent so much time. Oh, Blade. Damn. There we go. Spent so much time in the north trying to save the grunt, which eventually worked, but on the cost of a Shadowhunter progress. And this is Moon with a lot of hunts pushing now. They have so much value. Everything is so hurt for Lin already. Blade Master was out of the fight. There's even a heal scroll. Needs to go for the hero focus. Exactly the right call. But there's an info potion. There's this heal scroll. He can just stay there. Exactly. Nothing of big value was lost. Just more time for Moon's expansion, just less time for Lin to creep. There's no chance for a second base with the natural not being crapped. This all pointing towards an all-in with a very heavy jeopardy or penalty. Looking good. How do you get half a level? You got a heal scroll and a mana potion. He's going for the Keeper. That's another invul potion there, I guess. Yep, there we go. Only for 7 seconds, but Blade Master had to get out of this. Alchemist is rather tanky with HP, but not with armor. Another hunt down. Lin, are you doing this? Headhunter in front. The positioning is not necessarily the greatest. Hunts are flanking from the side. He has one target and one target only, and that's a TP on the Keeper. He's working so hard with a double crit. One was a super low damage roll, though. Lin is here to fight. Lin is here to brawl. And he got sharp axes, but when are these hunts overwhelming? Usually whenever they drop sharp axes, potion ready. And this just mass. Mass. Is there another heal scroll? Might need it very soon. The Keeper just fueled by rage. But he gets healed. And there's Entangle. He moves out of harm's way. Great execution by Moon. And he kills the blade. No, I spoke too soon. He does not kill the blade just yet. But I can guarantee you, pretty soon. Serpent Wards 2 now. That's supposed to be the savior as another hunt falls, but Moon is never missing a round of production. As Lin is floating 400 gold and the Shaman are caught. That looks like lights out. No more solution against the Entangles and Treants. Moon is so confident that he's fighting with hunters in a snake pit. This gives Lin a little bit of an opening. And now he spends his gold for tier 3! Blade Master says hello to the Keeper. Lyn is fighting tooth and nails to somewhat stay alive and competitive. But tier 3, this is such a big time commitment. Hunts are healthy again. The Shadow Hunter 3, guys. Is that the way? Moon's expansion is running and running and running. Forever. Love the distraction at the shop. So not a single point of damage was committed. Oh, there's no TP! Blade is back. Also no TP. You gotta fight. And you invested so much into this tier 3. And it might not even work. The Drake is against Lyn as well. The Keeper is not part of the fight, but he just goes for a round of shopping. If you have a Drake on your side, who needs a Keeper? Well, Keeper is pretty damn good, of course. Blade keeps him out of the fight, good control, but everything else. It was said, never fight an orc at the fountain, but hunts are pretty damn tanky too, and it's percentage based, so what does that matter? Heal wave invested, there was also the mana potion. Lyn needs half a miracle as the supply gap is staggering on him. Shadow Hunter surrounded. Moon, sick move, pops him out, but he's just landing in another misery, is he not? Gets out there though. Grunts all blocking. Shadow Hunter levels up to 4. He got quite a few kills here. And on tier 2, the 10 supply lead is okay. Last bit of mana, the last drop that was in his body saved the Grunt. Lyn's control is out of this world. How the hell is he not dead? I don't know. And tier 3 is done. This is the miracle that we were talking about. Pity third. Let's rock and roll. Brad Pitlord here to save the day. How is he not dead? Got the steal. But now the Blade Master's in jeopardy. Needs to staff out, I guess. Trying to run it off. And it works. Cleave first. No howl. Okay. Can be dispelled by wisps, of course. But yeah, this army needs healing. Yesterday, it got damaged, but no healing. Zeppelin escape, maybe? He's thinking about it. And Moon's following into tier 3 as well. What a game! A very unusual game after the early. Potential for a tiny Great Hall. And then things are evened out. Helm of Valor, pretty great value for the Blade, who has no mirror image, by the way. Now we got Howl. I like it. A situational Howl when Moon has no wisps nearby can go a long way. Rah rah rah. Bloodlust online. Everything's poisoned up. Dust settles. Lyn 800 gold. Clear indicator for Tiny. Owl up. But Blade gone. Moon was so far ahead. But Lyn just refused to die. Multiple times. And now it's tier 3, 2 base, 2 base. Moon is still going Huntress against a Pit Lord with Cleave and a soon-to-be Shadowhunter 5. Moon needs to exploit his big supply lead soon. But he's rather going for another Ancient of War. Probably expands in the middle. Waiting for the tier 3 advantages. Is the combo like if Moon has no Dispel in the next fight, this is Cleave plus Scroll of the Beast on Lin's side. No TP though. Moon base race on Concealed. Blade caught. He's next to the shop, gets a potion, is ready. Sapper's coming as well. Uh-oh. The Serpent Wards, can you save this? It's not enough damage. Wow, the split attack. So smart by Moon. And the damage just barely not enough. If he plants a third... Oh no, if he plants a third Serpent Ward, he might be able to hold this. But now, how do you repair? I think the answer is you don't. Pit Lord with Bloodlust is pretty damn sick. Has an Invo Potion as a heal scroll. Howl on top of everything. Reduces the damage greatly. Lin, is this the time? The Expo is up, but now it's gone. TP out can always be used. There's no Hex, no Disable. Critical Strike is kind of nice. Heal scroll committed. Shadowhunter is almost out of mana. Forces the Town Portal now. 200 Critical Strike with Bloodlust. This blade is a beast. But this is an example of why Moon is one of the best players on Concealed in this matchup, because he can use hunts until the end of days. And he distracted Lin on the left hand side and he striked on the right hand side. Scroll of the Beast gone, Heal Scroll gone, Invo Potion gone. And there's still a whooping 30 supply lead. Blade and Pit Lord are the carriers. On top of the Shadowhunter, soon to be 5. Moon is coming in for another attack. Double heal scroll, Town Portal. Town Portal also for the Shadowhunter. Holy moly, the Pit Lord is getting decked out by a Vamp Aura. But will that turn the game around? I doubt it. This base will fall. At what cost? Goes for the Keeper. Instantly. Pit Lord. This Howl of Terror is fantastic. Doesn't hit everything. Buys more time. Lightning Shield on the Kodo. Also, the damage is absurd on this beast. Lin is doing everything so correctly. Alchemist is trying to heal against that. And Moon, he's losing a lot. This is 4 hunts down already. And for once, you can't break this. Of course, the tier 3 orc building is super tough. Not many orc players survived this. This was one perfect reaction after another. And another tiny online. The main bases will be dry in a bit. But Moon is on 3 bases. Lin is soon to be at 1. Well, it's going to be 2 against 1 soon. And Lin is mining Moon is mining out faster in the north. Oh my god, if I have to see a matchup until the end of my life, it's probably Moon versus Lin on Concealed. $12,000 damage on the Blade Master. Lin got more vision now. And he scouts the Expo in the middle. Alchemist is incredibly tanky. Can't be a target really. Moon getting 3/3 upgrades. And response. Owl. Did the Owl see the ward? I'm not sure. But this Expo bottom right is unprotected and about to be attacked. This time, Lin can set up the defense. He's staying in no upkeep almost the entire game. And he's still alive. But when will he crumble? Lightning Shield, Bloodlust, Pit Lord, everything on him. Keeper seems safe. This is just brute force Moon onto the expansion. The Great Hall will be dead. Look at all the peon corpses. Look at all the peon corpses. The base is vanishing in seconds. Lyn can go for another. Is this calculated correctly? The Howl again. It screws with Moon's calculations. He holds. He has 7 peons left. That was 5 hunts. That repair is expensive. My god, Moon and Lyn. Night Elf vs. Orc Extended Edition. Blade. No Keeper here. Trying to force the Keeper into this position to keep the right hand side safe. Moon is throwing wave after wave after wave at the shores of the Orc. It's just never going upkeep. Would love to know how long the base in the upper left is still up for. Next plan, Zeppelin drop. Won the game versus Lawlight. Why not versus Lyn? Blade close to 5. Shadowhunter close to 5. Keeper close to 5. These level ups are massive. Blade Master is not with them. Finds the Keeper on the left. He has the staff to get out. And I think Lyn has an idea that the Zeppelin is there. Oh, he exposes the base. He went to the left. Uh-oh. That's a lot of hunts. Peon, Slaughter. They're all dying. Are these the last ones? He only has 5 left. I think they're all here. Some are saved in the main. Oh boy. The Great Hall will be falling. But there's a backup already. He just wants to farm experience. But the Keeper just gets out as he got level 5 as well. One more kill is Shadowhunter 5. He got it! On the cost of a grunt. Moon 1,000 gold. How long can you possibly survive? For once, Lyn is the aggressor. Cleave against Wisp is pretty damn nice. But Moon knows that this might not even be his win condition. He got a backup tree in the north. The backup tiny. It didn't mind much. This is the last bit of gold that Lyn got. Splits the forces. But if you split 43 supply, there's not much anywhere. Chimera. Double Chim Roost. It's time to end this now. Oh no, I gotta get rid of that stupid metal song. Sorry about that. It's horrible. And we're back. Here we go. Zeppelin being sniped by the chakra. Was that a big loss? I think there was something inside. Moon down to 59. And the snakes are holding. The Pit Lord is holding. And the blade is cutting the expansion, the middle to pieces. There's so many losses. Heal spray is ready and Lyn holds again. The supply is evened out. I can't skip the next ad anymore, everybody. Get the subs in to not get the ads. Shaman surrounded. This game is going way too long. 26 minutes. He denies mining there. If there was a shadow of the doubt that Lyn is the greatest orc of all time, there's not anymore. Keeper, exposed. Status on the Alchemist has to be used, but it's on cooldown for quite some time now. Next attack. Is this just a trade? Lyn is trying to hold. Can't repair. He's not in position. Level 4 on the Pit Lord. Level 2 Howl. This is pretty damn good. But this is... Oh my god, the snakes. The level 3 serpent wards. He's willing to repair again. Does he have a heal scroll? No, he doesn't, but heal wave. Don't go! Oh my god! Town portal out. Moon is losing his entire army, but keeps the echo up. And now chimeras are coming. Lin has a supply lead for the first time in forever. Chimps take forever. Blademaster has no orb of lightning. Not much can attack these. Is it the third or the fourth tiny in the game? The middle goes down. The stalemate breaker is gone. And we're getting close to heal wave 3 as well. Oh my god, please fight forever. How much gold is left in the north for Moon? Cute Gamer Girl, thank you for the 31-month resub. All the chim players say tee. Oh, it says it's 500 gold only. It says in the overlay. Right next to the gold coins. Twin-headed dragons are supposed to win this game for Moon. 30-minute mark close. He can build 4. Not much can attack air currently. And the tree is waddling over. Lin has a raider. As anti-air. He's ready. Corrosive breath was cancelled? He queued it. Maybe it's coming after this round of production. He's waiting for it for sure. 30 minutes. There is Corrosive Breath. Gives a lot of range, but we also get Bad Riders. Lin 1000% knows that the chimeras are coming. Blademaster denying the mining. Of course he does. We got 5 hunts and 4 chimeras against the Great Hall. Bats. Raiders. He's trying to get ready. Will the means be justified? Moon trying to lure him in. Bad Riders saw this coming. The snakes can't really attack. The Raiders getting intercepted with that tail. This is massive. He gets the howl. Moon just right-clicking on the Great Hall. This is probably game if it falls. Oh, Lin can go for another one. The Bad Riders connecting. How expensive is this? This might not be the end of the game. The Chimera is dead. The second one can be attacked. It's on the ground now. And the Great Hall. Oh my god. Lin, you freaking sick man! The end snare killed the Chimera. And that was enough to prevent the damage. Oh my god, Golden Crown replay. And Tangle can't prevent the staff, but damage is done. There's magic in the air. And 2 level 6 heroes around the corner. Is this the knockout? Is Moon dead? He's trying to end this game for 20 minutes. And he can't. And there's an orb. And there is no way you can deal with this Blademaster. Lin has the momentum. Lin has the confidence. Lin has all the tools that he needs to finish Moon now. He's distracting. Okay. Saves it, okay. But what's it worth if you lose your Tree of Eternity? The fact that Lin is still mining is outstanding. Can he reach? The Tree of Eternity is about to fall. Blade Master is the gatekeeper. Says, you're not doing anything here. Is level 6. Okay, the Raiders might fall, but he's not. He doesn't care about this. 260 Bloodlust. Okay. He doesn't even need this anymore, and Moon taps out! Oh no! Buries his face in the palm of his hands, and Lin, with an absolute outstanding performance. The performance of the playoffs so far. He's God. He's God. This was not a ladder game against some scrub. This was against an old pal that he's fighting for almost 20 years. And what a match they delivered. Lin just turned into a wall. An undead, invincible wall. This is probably the most tiny Great Halls that I've ever seen in any game ever. And if I'm not mistaken... Oh, yeah. Twisted Meadows is still next. What these guys just did on Concealed Hill, we'll see probably on Twisted as well. Lin match points. Golden star right away. Demon, you don't even have to watch the replay. Golden, golden, golden star. The fact that he had the guts to go tier 3. The fact that he held 3 moon pushes, who is a genius in mass hunt base races. That he held this clutch with Howl and lightning shields and heal wave on peons. There were 4 to 5 moments that could have tipped the game either way. Christian Beere, thank you for the 7-month resub. What a game indeed! If you tell people, back when these guys were playing the in-cups, that in 2023, they'll still provide 32-minute bangers, people will probably imagine flying cars. They'll probably imagine us not using mouse and keyboard anymore, but some implants in our head controlling units. But here we are, playing the greatest game of all time. And we're seeing the greatest gamers of the greatest game of all time. 2 AM in Sydney. Love to see you up. After this loss, how do you even keep on playing? If you're Moon. Head is already tilted to the side. And that's the glory of player cams, everybody. Twisted Meadows. Night Elf Orc. Farseer. Okay. This can work multiple ways. Very aggressive with a tower support. It can also go late game. Match points, Lin. Is he winning the group? The all-Korean group. Lawlight in focus waiting for the loser here in the lower bracket. Do you even want to win the group with a chance of meeting Happy? God damn it. Imagine that there's people in the world who are not enjoying real-time strategy games. What a miserable, miserable life they're living. Moon probably a bit happy not facing a Blade Master anymore. But yeah, it's the Farseer and the Headhunters probably. Okay, time to show the Moon Meadows magic again, just like Moon did against Lawlight. There's a solid chance for multiple expansions. There's also a solid chance for a Lin Tower push. Don't give Moon the tools to expand all over the place. Crack him earlier. Ooh, Wisp kill. Head tilted far to the side. It was almost 90 degrees. Moon is an owl. Farseer has no TP. On a map like this. Goes for Shaman. Moon on the way to tier 2. No hunts this time. Rather Dryads Bears. What's going through the head of the madman that is Lin? He's at the tavern, isn't he? No, he's building a Shadowhunter for quite some time. Alright. Then is he just playing this straight up? One base, Farseer, Headhunter, Shaman, maybe tier 3? But Moon clearly switching it up. No more mass hunts. Wait, is there a Hunter Soul? Yes, there is. Ooh, I was worried for a bit that he plays Talons on Twisted. That can't work. Lin at a casual 400 APM. And yeah, I can definitely see that these guys are playing it a little slower after the madness that just unfolded on Concealed. Was this last match on Concealed crazier than the 2-2 of Happy and Lin versus TH and Fly? I don't know. Both were insane. How many great games can Warcraft 3 provide in a week? TP League says yes. Only a handful of kills thus far. Moon saving the Wisp to the side. Ah, getting caught. No, we thought. Haha, Lin showing mercy. Radar Shaman. That's not too common. Keep a panda also. With a big mana potion. Love to see that. Still no TP on Lin. Not a staff, nothing. But probably an expo. Okay, feels like Moon is back, feeling the rhythm. When you look at him. Head straight up. Nice detonate for levels, close to level 3 now. And he's sacrificing this Farseer quite a bit. Remember, no TP. But Moon also no tier 3. It's a lot of range. Avolutza, thank you for the 35-month resub. Great Hall coming. Raiders there. Serpent Wards, Heal Wave is the build again. No magic immune units on the orc side, of course. The panda will always find value. And Moon. He wants to punish Lin for what he did on Concealed. Off we go. The first big fight. Level 3 on the Shadow Hunter unlocked. With Raiders and Ensnare, you can snipe these Giants quite quickly. And Entangle is only level 1. But he got Heal Scrolls and he got the Panda. Usually not that great against Orc, but you need a lot of these Breath of Fires, and with a greater potion, you can get this. Uh-oh, Farseer forced into a Heal Scroll, gets to level 3, basically farming Lin at this point. But this is also time for the Expo to work out. And if you tell someone that there's 2 base, 1 base between Moon and Lin, everybody would say, well, it's definitely 2 base for Moon, but that is not the case. It is Lin having the lead. What a slaughter. But so far, the exchange is going Lin's way? The heal wave, maybe a tad too late. The Raiders are falling rather quickly. But if you cover these losses with an expansion, this might even work. But I think the big mana potion swung it back into Moon's territory. Both down to very lousy HP numbers, but reinforcements are trickling in. And now, good luck with the 2 base, 1 base. Kodo falls and Snare, and that's a town portal, and another 325 gold gone. Deny on the Archer, because that's the level we're operating on. Big mana gone, Heal Scroll gone, TP gone, handful of units as well. Lin at the end, no items at all used here, because he had none, but a lot of units. You can replace them. You have 3 production buildings. He's even willing to go into upgrades. Moon engaging maybe a little bit too early. He wanted to farm level 3 from there. And Moon is pushing again. Lin needs heal scrolls or... Oh, he got heal wave too! That's nice! And a Wand of Mana Stealing can always be put to good use because the Panda has to move slightly forward. Lin still doesn't have a town portal, nor a speed scroll. And Moon finds him. And he knows about this expo. And he's about to break this now. No fortification, no burrow, no tower, no nothing. Moon doesn't have a TP either. And Lin is willing to base trade, as of course he's trading an expansion against possibly a main base. Moon is far away from the shop. He has to walk all the way back to the middle of the map, and then he can do something. This base is done for. No pillage. Is that the right call? Who am I to question Lin? Panda is home. Has a TP, but no staff or anything. This is weird. The army is still back. He has to hold with 2 heroes as Lin is pressing forward for the semi-final. Shadowhunter under pressure, but not for too much. He can heal himself for a long time. Wisp can always be used. Hero focus. So much hero focus. I think Moon mismicroed that a little bit somehow. But okay, Panda's holding the fort until the arrival of Dryads, but the heroes are on the verge of just dying. Here we go. Heal potion has to be used. Chain lightning a little bit too late. Portals in his own base. Dryads are backstabbing. Next heal wave saves 2 raiders at the same time, but the reposition. Will that break? Lin doesn't seem like it. The supply looks really, really good. But he's running out of mana. He was fighting against Moonjuice. He was fighting against the shop. He was fighting against instant reinforcements, and still he's able to do terrible damage. Lin getting further and further ahead in this game. How is Moon trying to come back with a carrying Panda, but he has no mana? That went of mana stealing enables another heal wave very, very soon as the base is about to crash. Uh-oh, Drunken Haze. Okay, Farseer just dies on level 3. That was a nice execution. Lin immediately retreats. But the base is in shambles. Moon is supply blocked. But he got the hero. He stays alive. Somehow, for now. Yeah, I think the Staff of Teleportation was on the wrong hero. Otherwise, like, he wanted to use the Staff of Sanctuary on the Panda to buy a town portal to staff back to the Keeper and then portal everything. And that was a little bit botched. And now he has to rebuild the entire base. The resiliency of both of these people. Isn't it incredible? Farseer back, double mana potion. Burning through his gold, rightfully so. He can soak up the right hand side. It's one base, it's fine. Moon is tier 2. Lin get the echo, Moon get the echo advantage. No TP anymore. Heal scroll is available, 1 mana potion used, 1 charge of Wand of Mana stealing as well. Moon could theoretically expand on multiple spots. And this allows Moon to buy back. Is Lin a little overeager? Red spot though. Is there a Warcraft 3 speedrun category for fastest win against insane computer? I don't think so, but campaign. And the Danish player Rosenkill was the world champ for a while. Or the record holder. $16 minutes again. Only 1 base. Someone doing something about this? Doesn't look like it. Pendant of Mana for a Shadowhunter. Oh my god. That's the best. Yeah, by far. If he drops that mana pendant, uses his clarity, and picks it up again, this is absurd. The synergy of mana items and this pendant is just absurd. Dust settles. There's another attack into the base. Moon at the town portal this time, has to go for it. Must be ready. This is a fake choke. So, no mischance. Level 3 Serpent Wards. Really? Against level 3 Breath of Fire? Is that a mistake? The Farseer kill kept Moon in the game. He needs to do it one more time. He got a lot more out of his gold mine. He might have the bigger standing army, but he's up against 3 heal scrolls. That's of course the way to make up for the lacking level 3 on the heal wave. This sick damage. 6 raiders as well. Breath of Fire number 1, but lots and lots and lots of mana. No heal scroll committed yet. Chain lightning rattling through, but only the backline. Heal scroll. Oh, that was 2 heal scrolls already. But the panda, he's caught! And he's trying to survive so desperately, but he can't. He's just under a net and is dead. Oh boy. That was your lifeline. That was your damage dealer. That was supposed to win you the game. And now it's gone. Lyn sacrificed a lot for this. Staff of Silence used, so there can't be any more Serpent Wards or heal waves. But Lyn, can he not pick up all these Dryads one by one? They're all hurt already. Moon facing the lower bracket. Lyn inches away from the semifinal. In the biggest prized tournament, maybe all year. Who knows? He's trying to run away. You can't run away from raiders. And you turn around and you finish it. And what's Moon's way out? There's no mushroom expansions anywhere. This is 3 raiders, 2 heroes, solid mana pool, heal scroll available, panda from the tavern, low on mana, and smartly picking up the shop. Oh, is he? The wolves are. Heroes hold the fort. Shop is gone. No mana potion. That was the only Breath of Fire that did a lot of damage, but there's also a heal scroll, and that's countered, and that might just be another dead panda. If he can control him! Purge Invo Potion, last second! But that's the last one. Last breath. 43 supply only, but once this Invo Potion is gone. Sav, can you just turn around and kill him? Not really. He goes for the keeper. And that is game 3-1 for Lyn. What a series. He shows once again why he's the GOAT Orc, the War Chief, and absolutely not a human being when it comes to Warcraft 3. Today, everything was just top notch. The decision making, the execution, the willpower, and even the outside the box strategies. Sick day for Lyn. Losing 2 maps, alright, but that's about it. 3 wins in a row versus Focus, 3 wins in a row versus Moon. This guy is a beast, and he will face the winner of the lower bracket of Group A, and that is either Happy, Kaho, or Colorful. So, if you're a fan of Lyn and Happy games, and there's no Warcraft 3 fan in the world who is not a fan of this, chances to get this in the best of 5 semi-final are immense. 1-0 wins Group A after smashing Happy yesterday 3-0. Today he smashes Colorful. This dude is undefeated. Not even a map lost in the playoffs after finishing last in the group stage. Tomorrow is a day. Happy versus Cow, the winner versus Colorful. Then Focus versus Lawlight, and the winner versus Moon. What a day. 5.5 hours. An incredible Warcraft. Lawlight fighting super hard. Great series versus Moon. Lyn pretty much smashing through Focus, who had a little bit of an off day, same as Colorful. And then there was Moon versus Lyn. This game is like the Citizen Kane of Warcraft. And it was glorious. I hope Moon bounces back from this. Because, oh boy. He's a threat. There's also lower bracket runs possible in both brackets. Granted, for Group A it's a little bit harder. The Emperor will be back with vengeance. Big Demi through the lower brackets. Scary, scary feeling. And then we have 2 more days. 2 more days of TP League. And then we have a winner. Shout out to the sponsors who make this possible. Shout out to the organizers. Shout out to Fly, TH, Infi, and the admin team in the back. Nice cast. See you later. Glad that you're making it through here, man. Carson will be online in 2.5 hours for the weekly cup. I need a break. I need a break. I'll be back tomorrow for not only the TP League, but also the ESL Meisterschafts qualifier. And I want to see all of you people who are tuning in from Germany, Austria, and Swiss in that qualifier. Please do me a favor. If you do me 1 favor or 2 favors all year, sign up for the qualifiers for Meisterschaft. It's so important to keep our game in that league, to get the $12,000 sponsorship and a lot of entertainment from it. It's gonna be good. Very much looking forward to this. We are truly blessed to have these games in 2023. Sign up for the weekly is cup.backtowarcraft.com. Sign up for the ESL Meisterschaft qualifier can be found at !ESLM qualifier. Participate in the scene. It's a great scene. Join the gym Discord. Join the creep camp. Listen to Potlust. Watch our VODs on repeat over and over and over again. Feel free to check out backtowarcraft.com/support for all the ways to support us, and check out huel.backtowarcraft.com as well, as they are sponsoring this month. Every visit, every purchase helps us out a lot actually. So if you're looking for ways to improve your nutrition, or just a lazy bum as I do, or a busy bum as I am, check out Huel. It's pretty great. I'm a Hooligan, and this is exactly what I'm getting now after the cast, not gonna lie. Sign up for the AE Cup on Sunday. True. There's an East Coast LAN going on that you can watch later on N. Williams stream. Shout out to the people at Liquipedia who keep us updated every single day. Thank you for the mods today. Thank you for the supporters. You will be at the credit roll. Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Congrats, 1-0 and Lynn. Semi-final for you guys. And good luck, Happy, Kaho, Colorful, Moon, Lawlight, and Focus for competing tomorrow. I'm off. Have fun with Carsten later.